Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Monday, December 8th, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Wow, what a busy weekend, man. I hope you found something fun to do. There was a ton. I caught the fabulous Atlanta Rhythm Section show at Ram's Head on Saturday night. It was a great show and a great band. And here is an OMG fact that will make most parents say, well, no duh. But new parents will lose 400 to 750 hours of sleep the baby's first year. Now, based on 8 hours of sleep a night, that works out to between 2 and 3 months. And with that, we do have a lot of news to catch up on, so let's get right into it, shall we? The Annapolis police are investigating the city's latest shooting after an adult man was wounded Thursday night on Madison Street in Eastport. Officers were called to the 1000 block of Madison Street at about 9 p.m. on December 4th for reports of gunfire and found a man who had been shot twice in the leg. He was taken to a nearby hospital and is reported to be in stable conditions. Detectives say that this is the city's 15th non-fatal shooting of the year and are asking anyone with information to contact the Annapolis Police Department or submit tips anonymously through the department's tip line. Up in Crofton, a group of parents has formed a new nonprofit called One Crofton to push for more transparency and communication around Anne Arundel County Public Schools Phase 2 redistricting decision. The organization says that it wants to protect the, quote, social welfare and unity of the Crofton community and plans to operate as a 501c4 with a mission to ensure school boundary decisions are grounded in clear and accurate data. One Crofton has hired Maryland law firm Silverman Thompson and helped organize a community letter signed by nearly 500 parents, students, and residents, raising concerns about capacity numbers, communication gaps, and the decision to split Nantucket Elementary's articulation pattern. Leaders say that their goal is to rebuild trust by continuing to gather information, engage AACPS officials, and keep families updated. They're inviting community members to learn more at onecrofton.com or at onecrofton on all social media channels. College football fans in our area have two big bowl games to keep an eye on. Navy, ranked 22nd and sitting 9-2, is headed to Memphis to face Cincinnati in the 67th AutoZone Liberty Bowl on January 2nd at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium with kickoff at 4:30 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. It's a renewal of an old American Athletic Conference matchup with the all-time series tied 3-3, but head coach Brian Newberry says that the team's first priority is this weekend's Army-Navy game in Baltimore. Their goal, keeping that Commander-in-Chief's trophy right here in Annapolis. A little bit closer to home, the 2025 Go Military Bowl returns to Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium on Saturday, the 27th of December at 11 a.m., and it's going to feature Pitt against East Carolina. Both teams came in at 8-4 and are expected to bring strong fan bases to Annapolis, and the game once again benefits Patriot Point, the Military Bowl Foundation's retreat for wounded, ill, and injured service members and their families. Tickets are available at militarybowl.org. All right, call this one holiday news you can use. If you are shipping gifts, the clock is already ticking, and the U.S. Postal Service recommends December 17th for USPS Ground Advantage and First Class Mail. That would be Christmas cards. December 18th for Priority Mail, and December 20th for Priority Mail Express if you want packages to arrive by Christmas. FedEx cutoffs range mostly between December 15th and the 24th, depending on whether you're choosing ground, express, or same day. And UPS suggests getting ground out the door as early as possible, with 3-day select by December 19th, second-day air by December 22nd, and next-day air by December 23rd. In short, ship early, blame the carriers later. And once the boxes are sent, you can enjoy the fun side of the season with our interactive map of holiday light displays across Anne Arundel County. Listeners have sent in their favorite front yards, cul-de-sacs, and over-the-top neighborhoods. And while not every display may be fully lit every night, weather timers and the occasional blown fuse do happen, it does make for a great excuse to grab some hot chocolate, cue up the holiday playlist, and turn a simple drive into a low-key road trip. And if you're not going to be at the Army-Navy game on Saturday, you're probably going to be down at the Lights Parade. And once again, Watermark is hosting the Queen of All Fun Drives. It returns aboard the Harbor Queen during the Eastport Yacht Club's Lights Parade. Guests can board the decorated boat for festive music, a full-service cash bar, and a front-row view of the parade, while the Eastport Yacht Club Foundation collects donations of $10 or more per person, plus canned food, coats, hats, gloves, and other warm clothing, and gift cards to help support local youth and families and fund maritime scholarships. Good way to help the community, great way to see the Lights Parade. On Friday on K9s and Crosstreks, we did meet Cody, who is a cool little 2-month-old Chihuahua. He's recovering from some surgery, but he's ready to go home now. But he is looking for his forever home. And, of course, we did get some Subaru news from Billy as well. If you missed that, you want to make sure to give that a listen. And on Saturday, during the Local Business Spotlight, we chatted with Dr. Eric Corson from Thrive Sports and Spine, which is a really different kind of a chiropractic physical therapy kind of a practice. So if you missed that, you want to give that a listen as well. All right, that is a wrap. First off, thank you for always listening and sharing, and a quick thank you to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and Macmedics. Now, you want to stay tuned for your Eye on Annapolis local weather from George Young, and Ann Covington from CovingtonAlsina is here with your Monday Money Report. All of that's coming your way in less than a minute.
Looking for a holiday tradition that doesn't require bundling everybody out of the car? Pile the family, friends, and even the dog into the car and head to Lights on the Bay at Sandy Point State Park. From November 23rd through January 1st, the Chesapeake Bay shoreline turns into a 2-mile drive through Wonderland with more than 70 sparkling light displays and a scavenger hunt to keep the kids busy between wows. It's open every night, including holidays, so you can make it your go-to plan after dinner, after shopping, or after you finally untangle those lights at home. Best of all, every ticket benefits the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, helping care for animals in need all year long. Skip the wait at the gate. Get your tickets in advance at lightsonthebaymd.org. That's lightsonthebaymd.org. Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Hey everyone, this is George Young with the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief weather forecast for Monday, December 8th. Another relatively cold week ahead for the Annapolis region, with the next chance for some precipitation coming Friday. Look for mostly cloudy skies today with highs only in the mid-30s with breezy winds out of the north, making it feel that much colder ahead of sunshine Tuesday with highs in the upper 30s to near 40 degrees with more clouds than expected Wednesday as temperatures get up to around the 50-degree mark, 4 p.m. highs. From there, it'll be mixed skies with mid to upper 40s Thursday ahead of another batch of light rain or snow on Friday with temps only around 40 degrees with the weekend looking colder with sunny skies and highs down into the 30s. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young for Eye on Annapolis Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to visit eyeonannapolis.net/weather for the latest conditions and forecast information for the Annapolis region, so you can always stay weather informed.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
You work hard for your money. Is your money working hard for you? Managing and investing it can be confusing. Ann Covington, a financial planner from CovingtonAlsina, has been helping people make sense of it for nearly 20 years. Are you ready? Now, here's your Monday Money Report.
This is Ann Covington of CovingtonAlsina with your Monday Money Report. The PCE, or Personal Consumption Expenditures Price Index, is the Federal Reserve Bank's preferred measure of inflation. Last week, the core PCE was reported at 2.8%, which is lower than expected. The report indicates that inflation is flat or slightly declining. Coupled with a weakening job market, analysts expect the Fed to reduce interest rates by another 0.25%. This has a trickle effect through the economy, reducing the cost to borrow for businesses and consumers, while also encouraging people to move money from lower-yielding savings accounts into stocks. As a result, the S&P 500, a common gauge for the stock market as a whole, was up almost 1% last week. Year to date, the index is up over 17%. This follows 2 strong years, with 2023 up over 24% and 2024 up over 23%. Year-end is a good time to rebalance your portfolio. Think about how long you have until you'll need each account. A house, college, or boat fund may be needed in a few years, where a retirement account may have 10 years or longer. The longer out the need is, the more aggressive you can be. If, due to the strong market performance of the last 3 years, you have more stock than your time horizon would indicate, this is a good time to look at making changes. For tax reasons, we generally favor holding bonds and retirement accounts. This will allow you to rebalance or bring your portfolio back to its intended stock-bond mix without significant tax consequences. If you do need to sell things to rebalance, consider the tax implications. If the gain will be large, you may want to split the changes, doing half now and half in the new year. If you retired or had a low-income year, you may also want to talk with your tax professional and financial advisor about a Roth conversion. Conversion is when you move funds directly from a pre-tax or traditional retirement account and into a Roth or pre-tax account. You'll have to pay taxes on the money you move, but there are no penalties if you are under 59.5. A Roth IRA has several advantages, including tax-free growth over your lifetime and your spouse's if you are married, plus 10 years. A Roth does not have required minimum distributions, and taking income from one does not impact your Medicare premiums. Your action item this week is to make certain you and your loved ones have taken any required minimum distributions. While we think of this for individuals 73 and older, it also applies to inherited IRAs. Check out our website at CovingtonAlsina.com or our Facebook page for more information on our upcoming educational events. CovingtonAlsina is a registered investment advisor. Information presented is for educational purposes only, not to make an offer, solicitation for the sale or purchase of any specific securities, investments, or investment strategies. Investments are all risk, unless otherwise stated and are guaranteed. Be sure to first consult with a qualified financial advisor and/or tax professional before implementing any strategy discussed therein. Past performance is not indicative of future performance. And if you don't have a financial advisor, come talk to us. This is Ann Covington with CovingtonAlsina.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting MacMedics in Severna Park, where appointments are not necessary. MacMedics is an Apple-authorized premium service provider. MacMedics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. MacMedics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit MacMedics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call MacMedics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.